Good evening, pleased you've had your tea. Welcome along to Pop Quiz. You know the rules, you cheat as much as possible, unless, of course, I see you. Let's meet tonight's teams. Firstly, Phil Collins' team, and the only lady in tonight's game, that's Elkie Brooks. And the Phil Collins skipper, the man who was the driving force of Genesis for so many years, now having hits by himself, is a man who wouldn't be the same without one of these. Phil Collins. And the third person in their team just flown in especially from the States, where he has a musical opening on Broadway very shortly, American Heroes, a man who's written songs for just about everybody, Barry Mason.
Well done, Barry. Thank you.
And they're fighting against Dave Gilmour's team, and they are from Ultravox and Visage, Midjour. And from Pink Floyd and the skipper, Dave Gilmour. And bringing up the rear in their team, rock singer extraordinaire, Ian Gillan. And off we go with round one, which is a team round, and Phil Collins' team. I want you to look at this film of 3 dance crazes and identify them. Just to confuse you, they've got the wrong music to accompany them. Love the guy with the price tags on his back there. What are the 3 dances?
Well, we all knew the twist was
the third one.
The third one. And the other one, I mean...
No. The first one, the way they were all holding on to each other and going...
No, wasn't the rumba, was it? The Okey-Kokey rumba?
No.
It's called the Okey-Kokey rumba?
It wasn't the Okey-Kokey rumba. The first one, in actual fact, was the locomotion. Because they were all chuckling and holding on to each other. And the second one was the slop, which nobody did except when they were recording it for television. Just to prove that those were the slop, the locomotion, and the twist, here they are.
I know you'll get to like it if you give it a chance now. Come on, baby, do the
Remember those days, chaps? They used to wear skirts like that, eh? What were the 3 dances?
I haven't got a clue, but I'm reliably informed by this gentleman that he thinks the first one's the Madison.
He's right, actually. The first one is the Madison as well. What about the second one? I think Midge might have an idea what the second one is.
The Hoot Nanny Hoot?
The Hoot Nanny Hoot. You only guessed that because the sign was hanging up on the wall, didn't you?
Yeah, subtle, eh?
What about the third one?
Well, I'd call it Jive.
You would call it Jive. You'd be right. And this is what it really looked like for the Madison, the Hoot Nanny Hoot, and the Jive. of round 1, Phil Collins' team 2, Dave Gilmour's team 6. And now onto our regular cover versions round. I'll be playing each of you 3 different versions of the same song, and I'll give you 1 point for each correct answer in the right order. Here are 3 for you, Elkie.
All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you?
Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, my legs, baby, you know I want to lose them.
One song, Elkie.
Well, the first one was Diana Ross. Second one I thought was Billie Holiday, but I'm not sure. And the third one, I don't know.
Wrong sex on the second one, it was Johnny Ray, in
Yeah.
actual fact. And the third one was Willie Nelson. So 1 out of 3, and here come 3 for you, Midge.
With your long blonde hair and your eyes of blue, the only thing I ever get from you is sorrow. Sorrow. You acting funny, trying to spend my money. You're out there playing your high-class games of sorrow.
Versions of Sorrow. Midge, point for each. You can tell me what they were.
The first one was the Merseys.
Moses, yeah.
Second one was Bowie.
Right.
And I think the third one was the McCoys.
It was the McCoys, yes. 3 out of 3. Hot
That's burning.
stuff. Phil Collins, 1 song coming up for you, and 3 artists.
Walk me out in the morning dew, my honey. I can walk you out in the morning dew, honey. I can walk you out in the morning dew.
See a young man crying.
No. Tim Rose was the first one.
Yes.
With Bernard Purdy on drums. Do I get an extra half point for that?
Oh, you get an extra full point for that.
And the second one, I don't know. I'm going to guess at Thelma Houston, but I'm probably off the track. And the third one was Rod Stewart.
The second one was Blue Mink. The third one was Rod Stewart.
It was Madeline.
So
Yes,
I'm going to give you 3 out of 3 for being smart on the first one. Dave Gilmour, here comes 3 for you. Dave Gilmour, 3 versions of Blinded by the Light.
Manfred Mann's the first one.
Yes.
Don't know the others.
Second one... Such confidence. The second one was Bruce Springsteen, and the third one was Alan Clark from the Hollies. So 1 out of 3, and over to Barry Mason for your 3.
tough. I wonder what it about that first one. If it wasn't just Conrad, it was Tom Jones, I think. And great Scotsman Alex Harvey for the second one. And Neil Sedaka.
Neil Sedaka was the third one. Yes, 3 out of 3. And the final one of round 2 is for Ian Gillan.
Daddy doesn't mind, and Mommy doesn't mind. We have another dance, yeah, just one more time.
No, won't you stay?
Ian Gillan.
Second one was the Hollies.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first one was Jackson Browne.
Right.
And the third one was my cat.
Only you know that. The third one, in actual fact, was Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs doing an impersonation of your cat.
It sounds exactly the same.
2 out of 3 at the end of round 2. Phil Collins' team has 9, and Dave Gilmour's team has 12. Round 3 is an individual round, so look out. The first question of this round goes to Midge-Ure. Listen to this and tell me who it is. Kraftwerk. And the song was?
Autobahn.
Autobahn. And can you tell me the 2 leading members?
Ralph and Florian.
Ralph Hutter and Florian Schneider.
Yes, Ralph Hutter and Florian Schneider. Well done, you have your points. In actual fact, you have 2 points for that, which is pretty good going. Question 2 for Elkie Brooks. Here's Earth, Wind and Fire from the Sgt. Pepper film. It's a Beatles number, of course. Got to Get You Into My Life.
I wasn't
What are their 3 top 10 hits in Britain? Any of them at all? 2 made number 4, 1 made number 3?
No.
No?
Can't think what was in the
Can't
chart.
throw it over. Desperate September, Boogie Wonderland, and After the Love Has Gone. Dave Gilmour, I'd like you to watch this film of Thunderclap Newman, and then afterwards I'll ask you a sneaky question. Right, that was the number 1 in which year? Thunderclap Newman, Something in the Air.
69?
69 it was, yes, for 1 point. For another point, can you name me two other songs that were number 1 in 69?
Any two songs that were number 1 in 69. That's really taxing the memory. I was absent that year.
So were a lot of people that had number 1s. Nobody at all?
No.
Oh, Blackberry Way, Albatross, Lily the Pink, Ballad of John and Yoko, in the year 2525, Honky Tonk Women. Question 4 for Phil Collins. Here are the legendary Yardbirds with Keith Relf on vocals, Eric Clapton, Chris Drazier, Paul Samuel Smith, and Jim McCarty. How many of the Yardbirds' top 10 hits can you name, Phil?
Feel Love, Shapes of Things, Heart Full of Soul.
That'll do. Give you the points for that. Yes, over on Sideways Down, Evil-Hearted You. Question for you, Ian. Who is this, and in which year was it filmed?
On a sailing ship to nowhere, leaving any place. If the summer changed to winter, yours is no disgrace. Yours is no disgrace. Yours is no disgrace.
So the group was...
Before they died, yes.
Yes, it was yes, of course.
Was it really?
And the year?
Bill Briefly joined them at 71.
71, you get your 2 points. So... Finally, on round 3, a question for you, Barry. Here's some film of Carole King and Mary Clayton singing one of Carol's 8 million compositions.
When my friends told me you had someone new, I didn't believe a single word was true. Told them all I had faith in you. I kept right on saying, oh no, not my baby. Oh no, not my sweet baby.
Right. Tapestry was one of Carole King's best-selling albums, Barry. Can you tell me any of the hit songs from it, whether by her or other people?
Oh, one of my favourite albums.
And there's some good songs on it.
Oh, fabulous.
So do
Fabulous. I wish I'd written them, the great songs. Tapestry.
In fact, some big hits like It's Too Late,
Oh.
You've Got a Friend, Will You Love Me Tomorrow?
Will you, oh.